What's up, everyone? Today we have again our coach. I'll let you introduce yourself this time, my man.
Hey, Coach Josh Thomson, the head exercise specialist at the Jacked Vegans Academy.
Hell yeah, super smart guy. All right, so yeah, today we're going to talk about a topic that's very important, especially if you are dieting to lose weight and lose fat, and that is weight fluctuations. We want to do this video because we coach a ton of people in the Jacked Vegans Academy, and our clients they freak out at the beginning where they don't know what's happening. They're eating very low calories and suddenly they lose some pounds. And then one day they wake up, they step on the scale and they see that the scale went up 2, 3, even 4 or 6 pounds. And they freak out and they think that something is wrong and they think the program's not working. But today we're going to talk about why exactly that happens and what you need to do if that's happening to you. So let's talk about weight fluctuations when dieting, Josh. Why do they happen?
Your weight on the scale should not be the best proxy of your progress. That's not the ideology that we subscribe to. And I think that's subpar to understanding how weight loss works in general, because many people have this idea flawed. Weight loss is not synonymous with fat loss, because as you lose fat, many things are happening through your body that might contribute to an acute weight gain. For instance, let's say one day I am in a 1,000 calorie deficit. Okay. That means that day from just a 24-hour period, I lost about a third of a pound in my deficit. But that might not show up in the scale, because what if also on that same day, I consumed more salt than I usually do? I consumed a little bit more carbs than I'm accustomed to, and I drank more water than I'm used to. Well, what happens the next day, I might wake up 3 pounds heavier than I was the day before, but that's not because of fat tissue that I gained throughout the day. So I see clients all the time that they're like, "Oh, I ate way too much yesterday, and I know I ruined all my progress." But the beauty of being in a calorie deficit is, let's say you ate 5 or 6 or 700 calories above where you were supposed to. What does that bring you to? It brings you to maintenance. So you might not have gained progress that day, but you definitely didn't bite all of your progress in the bud. And the scale definitely isn't the best reflection as to the progress that you most likely are seeing with body composition.
Yeah, 100%. And I also think that even when you are 100% on calories, the weight fluctuations happen because there are many things that can contribute to a weight spike. Like Josh said, maybe you ate more salt the day before. Maybe you had more vegetables. Maybe you had more fiber and you're a little bit bloated.
You could be more
Maybe you had
stressed.
yeah, you could be more stressed. That's causing water retention. Oh, maybe you're in your days, right? Maybe you had a really hard training session. Really hard training sessions also cause like some inflammation and weight spikes,
Do.
right?
Yes, indeed. And so there's so many factors that contribute to a daily weight gain or weight loss or whatever. What I care about is your total weekly average over the course of a few months. So before I drop somebody's calories that are one of my clients, we'll go through 4 or 5 weeks where maybe they're around the same weight, because I need to see a lot of times people will be around the same weight for 3 weeks and then they'll just drop like 6 pounds or something. And so I don't know what the direct cause of that is sometimes, but I'm pretty confident um as they're in like a maintenance weight phase, that because they're hitting their calories every day, because they're getting X amount of steps, they've been diligent with their training, that they are losing fat. And we've had many clients, Julian, that for the first month or two, they don't lose any weight, but then we see their progress pictures and we're like, it's an astronomical difference, and we're kind of mind blown. And the clients feel the same way because they don't notice a difference when they're looking in the mirror every day, but they compare them side by side and they're like, wow, I've put on X amount of muscle and lost X amount of fat, basically body recomping because they weren't used to training before. And it's just an awesome thing to see.
Yes. So if you are dieting right now, then the takeaway from this is that you need to be tracking your progress with several data points. One of the data points will be your body weight. Okay. You're going to weigh yourself, preferably every day. And then you're going to calculate a weekly average. The way you weight yourself, you wake up first thing in the morning. As soon as you get up from bed, you step on the scale and you write down the body weight. At the end of the week, you'll have 7 body weights. You calculate the average, and then you can compare average to average. That way, you're not taking into account individual weigh-ins, because we know that weight can happen, but you compare averages. So that's one way. Another way, which is very important, is taking progress pictures. So every 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to take full body, front, side, and back progress pictures. Again, very important because you see yourself in the mirror every day. When you're losing fat and when you're changing your body composition, the changes are very small. They're very, very small. And you're not going to notice them if you look at yourself in the mirror every day. But when you see a picture of yourself today and one from 4 weeks ago, you're going to be like, what the hell happened? You're going to see incredible differences. So weekly averages, pictures, and the last one is taking measurements, okay? You're going to measure your stomach, your waist, your glutes, your quad. These are not your quads, your biceps, your quads. And you're going to compare. If you've been in a calorie deficit, you've been dieting, and then you notice that you lost a bunch of inches on your waist and you gained a bunch of inches on your glutes, then that is also progress.
Couldn't agree more, man. The more data you have, the easier it is to assess where you're going wrong. And so that's why tracking your steps and your calories and your protein and your training every day, logging those so that after a month of being really diligent with your diet, you could go back and look at all of your data and see, where you're messing up, what's the issue, and then you're, able to come up with an intervention that best suits you.
All right. So hopefully, is there anything else you want to add to this video, man?
No, I love it. I don't let the weight on the scale discourage you. Only make sure it's an issue if you've weighed the same thing for 4 weeks in a row, then you're probably not in a calorie deficit.
All right, so that is it for this video. Hope you learned something new. If you want our help with, helping you set up your nutrition, your training, holding you accountable, telling you how to track things, and you want someone else to make the decisions for you when it comes to your nutrition and your training, then we can help you out, because that's exactly how we help clients. All you got to do is click on the link in the description. It's going to take you to a quick application. It takes 3 minutes to fill it out. You're going to let us know the things you want to accomplish with your health and your fitness, the things that you're struggling with. Then you're going to book a quick consultation call, completely free. Okay. And then we'll ask you a couple questions to see if we can help you out. If we think that we can, we'll tell you next steps. And if we think that we cannot help you out, we'll also let you know, and we'll try to point you in the right direction. That is it for this video. Thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you soon.